Seniors, have you ever opened your fridge, poured yourself a nice cold glass of milk, and thought, I'm doing something good for my bones? For years, we've believed milk is a symbol of health, strong bones, sharp memory, steady energy. But here's the shocking truth. After 60, the wrong kind of milk doesn't just fall short. It can actually work against you. Research now shows that certain popular milks, the ones most older adults drink every day, can quietly inflame your joints, thin your bones, spike your blood sugar, and even cloud your memory. One major study found that the wrong milk increased inflammation and fracture risk by more than 50% in people over 60. That's not just surprising, it's dangerous. But not all milk is bad. In fact, some types of milk have been shown to do the exact opposite, calming inflammation, rebuilding bone strength, supporting immunity, and even improving brain function. Today, we're going to reveal exactly which milks to throw out of your kitchen and which ones to start drinking daily. First, we'll cover the 4 worst milks for older adults, the ones quietly draining your health even if they sound healthy. Then, we'll flip the script and show you the 4 best milks proven to protect your bones, boost digestion, and nourish your aging body. And the number 1 milk on our list? Almost nobody's talking about it, but clinical studies show it strengthens your skeleton, supports immune resilience, and slows signs of cognitive aging, especially in seniors over 70. This is Senior Vital Health, where we bring you science-backed strategies to help you stay strong, mobile, and mentally sharp as you age. If that sounds helpful, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss what's coming next. Also, how old are you and where are you watching from? Leave a quick comment below. I'd love to know how far this message is reaching. Now, let's begin with the 4 worst milks you should never touch after age 60. Worst milk. Number 4. Sweetened almond milk. Almond milk seems like a smart choice. It's light, plant-based, and often labeled as a healthy alternative to dairy. But for seniors, sweetened almond milk may be one of the sneakiest health traps in your fridge. Why? It's loaded with added sugars, cane sugar, syrups, and flavor enhancers that quietly spike your blood sugar. A 2022 study in the Journal of Endocrinology and Aging found that older adults who regularly drank sweetened non-dairy milks had a 39% higher risk of insulin resistance and belly fat gain. And here's the thing. After 60, your insulin sensitivity naturally drops. Even small amounts of sugar hit harder. That means more fatigue, joint stiffness, and weight gain around the waist, all of which increase your risk for arthritis, diabetes, and heart issues. To make matters worse, most sweetened almond milks contain less than 2% real almonds. The rest? Filtered water, gums, stabilizers, and artificial flavorings. That means you're not getting the magnesium, vitamin E, or antioxidants that make real almonds beneficial for your joints and brain. If you enjoy almond milk, here's the safe swap. Choose unsweetened, calcium-fortified almond milk. Check the label for no added sugars and added vitamin D and magnesium. That combo supports your bones, muscle function, and nerve health. Sweetened almond milk may taste smooth and refreshing, but behind the sweetness, it's quietly undoing your health. Worst milk number 3, unfortified oat milk. It's trendy, it's creamy, and it's everywhere, from coffee shops to kitchen shelves. But for seniors, unfortified oat milk is a silent nutrient thief. Most unfortified oat milks lack essential bone-supporting nutrients like calcium and vitamin D, and that's a big deal. A 2021 study in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition and Aging found that seniors who regularly drank unfortified oat milk lost bone density faster and experienced higher rates of fatigue and balance issues. Even worse, oats naturally contain phytic acid, an anti-nutrient that binds to calcium and magnesium, blocking your body from absorbing them. For seniors already struggling with brittle bones and weak muscles, this can quietly accelerate decline. And don't forget the sugar load. Oat milk is high in carbohydrates, and many brands sneak in added sugars. This combo causes insulin spikes and crashes, especially dangerous if you're managing blood sugar or trying to preserve lean muscle. Commercial oat milks also include oils, gums, and thickeners that can irritate your gut, triggering bloating, reflux, and digestive discomfort that makes it harder to eat nutrient-rich meals. What's the fix? Choose fortified unsweetened oat milk with at least 25% of your daily calcium and vitamin D per serving. This version gives you the taste and texture you love without robbing your bones. Worst milk. Number 2. Flavored lactose-free milk. For seniors with lactose intolerance, lactose-free milk seems like a blessing. But when it's flavored, think chocolate, vanilla, or strawberry, it becomes a hidden sugar bomb. These versions are loaded with added sugars, flavorings, and hydrogenated oils that wreck your metabolism. A 2022 study in the Journal of Gerontological Nutrition showed that older adults drinking flavored lactose-free milk had 41% higher insulin levels and gained more belly fat in just 6 months. That's a serious risk when your body's natural insulin response is already slowing. Add artificial sweeteners, carrageenan, and emulsifiers, and you're feeding inflammation, not your health. Some versions even use synthetic oils to achieve that creamy texture, oils that interfere with fat metabolism and worsen cholesterol. If you're already at higher risk of heart disease after 60, these hidden additives push you closer to danger. Your best move? Switch to plain, unsweetened, lactose-free milk. It delivers calcium, vitamin D, and protein, without the toxic extras. If you want natural sweetness, add berries or cinnamon instead. Flavored lactose-free milk might seem like a gentle option, but for older bodies, it's a wolf in sheep's clothing. Worst milk. Number 1. Ultra-pasteurized A1 cow's milk. This is the classic milk many of us grew up with. Familiar, cheap, and widely available. But for seniors, ultra-pasteurized A1 milk might be the most harmful choice of all. The problem starts with the protein. A1 beta-casein, found in most commercial cow's milk, has been linked to gut inflammation, joint pain, and cognitive fog in aging adults. As your digestion weakens with age, this protein causes subtle immune stress that adds up over time. A 2020 clinical trial in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults drinking A1 milk had 32% higher inflammation markers and experienced more mental fatigue and joint stiffness compared to those who switched to A2 milk. Now add the processing issue. Ultra-pasteurization heats milk to extreme temperatures, destroying beneficial enzymes and denaturing the proteins your body needs. This leads to bloating, poor nutrient absorption, and even faster aging on a cellular level. And finally, most conventional milk comes from cows treated with growth hormones, antibiotics, and GMO feed. Trace residues from these additives can disrupt your hormones, weaken calcium metabolism, and confuse your immune system, all of which contribute to bone loss, fatigue, and inflammation. If you're over 60, this type of milk is quietly accelerating everything you want to slow down. What's the better option? Avoid ultra-pasteurized A1 milk completely. Choose A2 milk, goat milk, or fermented options like kefir, which we'll cover next. And always choose milk from gently pasteurized or grass-fed sources when possible. For seniors, milk isn't just milk. It's a daily decision that affects your bones, your joints, and even your brain. Now here's the silver lining. Just because some milks are quietly hurting your body doesn't mean you have to give up milk entirely. In fact, when chosen wisely, the right types of milk can become powerful daily allies, protecting your bones, boosting your digestion, reducing inflammation, and even sharpening your mind. So let's turn the page. Here are the 4 best milks for seniors over 60, backed by science and tailored for aging bodies. Best milk. Number 4, goat milk. Goat milk may not be the most popular item in your fridge, but once you understand what it can do for seniors, you might never go back to cow's milk again. Goat milk is naturally rich in A2 protein, which is easier for your body to digest compared to the inflammatory A1 protein in most commercial cow's milk. For seniors dealing with gas, bloating, or gut discomfort, this simple protein swap can bring fast relief. A study published in the British Journal of Nutrition showed that older adults who switched from cow's milk to goat milk for just 8 weeks experienced a 26% reduction in gut inflammation, better calcium absorption, and improved digestion overall. But digestion is just the beginning. Goat milk contains calcium, phosphorus, and zinc, all crucial for bone density and muscle strength. It also includes medium-chain fatty acids, which are rapidly converted into usable energy, something aging bodies need more of. Perhaps most underrated, though, is its selenium content. Selenium supports thyroid function, immunity, and mood regulation, 3 areas that often decline with age. How to use it? Look for pasteurized, full-fat goat milk without added sugars or flavors. Warm it gently with cinnamon as a soothing evening drink, or pour it over oatmeal or grain cereal in the morning. Goat milk may be humble, but for seniors, it's a quiet powerhouse for strength, digestion, and vitality. Best milk number 3. Unsweetened, calcium-fortified almond milk. Almond milk gets a lot of attention in the health world, but when chosen correctly, it's more than just a trendy plant-based drink. It's one of the cleanest, smartest milk swaps for aging adults. What makes it powerful is what it lacks. No lactose, no casein, and virtually no sugar. And what it offers, light hydration with essential minerals. A 2021 study in Nutrition and Clinical Practice found that seniors who swapped dairy for calcium-fortified almond milk saw a 32% reduction in joint stiffness and more stable blood sugar levels in just 10 weeks. Almond milk is also often fortified with vitamin D and magnesium, the perfect trio with calcium. These three nutrients work together to strengthen bones, support nerve health, and keep your muscles firing properly. But there's more. Almond milk is naturally high in vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that supports brain health and reduces oxidative stress. In older adults, this can mean better memory retention and slower cognitive decline. How to use it? Pour it into smoothies with berries and flaxseed, stir it into steel-cut oats, or drink it chilled in the afternoon as a refreshing, anti-inflammatory beverage. Just remember, always choose unsweetened, calcium-fortified almond milk with minimal ingredients. The right kind doesn't just replace dairy, it actively supports your bones, brain, and blood sugar. Best milk number 2, Kefir. If there's one milk that deserves the title of healing food for seniors, it's Kefir. Kefir is a fermented milk that looks like drinkable yogurt, but don't let the simple appearance fool you. It contains over 30 strains of beneficial bacteria and yeast that transform your digestive health, nutrient absorption, and even your immune system. As we age, the diversity of our gut microbiome declines, leading to weaker digestion, more inflammation, and poorer vitamin absorption. Kefir reverses this by reseeding your gut with live probiotics. A 2020 study published in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience found that seniors who drank kefir daily for 12 weeks had 33% more diverse gut bacteria, 25% higher vitamin D absorption, and measurable improvements in balance, walking stability, and cognitive clarity. Kefir is also packed with calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus, but the game changer is vitamin K2. This nutrient helps direct calcium into your bones instead of letting it clog your arteries, a risk that increases dramatically after 60. A clinical trial in the Journal of Nutrition, Health, and Aging showed that postmenopausal women who consumed kefir experienced 45% slower spinal bone loss and stronger hips compared to those who didn't. How to use kefir? Drink a small glass with breakfast or lunch, blend it into a smoothie with blueberries, or stir it into overnight oats with chia seeds. Always choose unsweetened, whole milk kefir with live cultures listed on the label. Skip the flavored kinds. They often cancel out the health benefits with added sugar. For seniors, kefir isn't just a drink. It's a daily shield against bone loss, gut issues, and inflammation. Best milk. Number 1, full-fat A2 milk. At first glance, A2 milk looks like regular milk. It pours the same, froths the same, and even tastes familiar. But the internal difference is massive. And for aging adults, it can be life-changing. Unlike conventional cow's milk, A2 milk contains only A2 beta-casein, a protein that's far easier to digest and much less likely to trigger inflammation. The common A1 version, by contrast, is linked to gut discomfort, immune issues, and joint pain. In a 2021 European Journal of Clinical Nutrition study, older adults who switched to A2 milk experienced 64% fewer digestive issues, less joint pain, and sharper mental clarity. They also retained calcium more effectively, which is critical for maintaining bone mass after 60. A2 milk keeps all the nutritional value of regular whole milk, protein, calcium, B12, and healthy fats, but without the inflammatory side effects. It also supports muscle health and brain function with natural iodine, B vitamins, and quality fat that improves vitamin absorption. For seniors trying to preserve mobility and cognitive function, this is a powerful daily tool. How to use it? Pour over oatmeal, blend with berries, or enjoy warm before bed. Always choose full-fat, A2 milk from grass-fed cows if possible. Avoid ultra-pasteurized or flavored versions, which either strip nutrients or introduce added sugars. For seniors, A2 milk is more than just a substitute. It's an upgrade. It delivers everything your body needs to stay strong, mobile, and mentally clear, without triggering hidden inflammation. The milk you choose shapes the life you live. By now, you've seen that not all milk is created equal, especially after age 60. Some types, like ultra-pasteurized A1 cow's milk or sweetened almond milk, may seem harmless, but they quietly accelerate inflammation, joint pain, memory decline, and bone loss. But the good news? It only takes one smart switch to start turning things around. Whether it's kefir to rebuild your gut, A2 milk to protect your joints, goat milk to nourish your bones, or unsweetened almond milk to stabilize blood sugar, the right milk can work for you, not against you. Every sip is a choice. You can either feed fatigue or fuel strength. You can feed inflammation or nourish recovery. So open your fridge today. Take a look at the label. Ask yourself, is this milk helping me stay strong or quietly holding me back? Because when you swap in better options, even just one, you're not just changing your drink. You're investing in stronger bones, better digestion, a sharper brain, and greater independence. These aren't trendy wellness fads. They're practical, proven tools backed by real science for seniors who want to feel better, move better, and live longer with fewer setbacks. So if this video helped you see your milk differently, give it a like. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button for more science-backed tips from Senior Vital Health, where we help you stay mobile, sharp, and thriving every single day. And finally, share this with a friend or family member over 60. Because sometimes the smallest changes, like choosing the right milk, lead to the biggest difference in how long you stay steady, strong, and independent. Remember, the right habits today protect the freedom you'll enjoy tomorrow.